Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another How Many Dudes Run, the roguelike Autobattler that is based on the popular, at this point old, 100 men versus 1 gorilla meme. Today we're going to be playing with the good old, we're going to see what we're going to get. We're going to begin with a toddler fight as always. Let's hope I'm going to get Spartans, honestly. Spartans is a thing I have not done yet. On Medic. Medic is also something a lot of people are saying that it is good for the actual healer. I would like to do an only Medic build if that's a thing. Medic dudes heals the 3 most injured dudes every time, and the medic dude deals every time the medic dude deals 50 damage. There's also paladin here, which is insane. Let's begin with medic as our healer of choice, and let's see how that's gonna go. 7 duck size horses, with the medic being able to only heal 2 right now. We're gonna lose the base guy. Actually, heal happened there, and we actually survived. Very nice, very nice. We're gonna get our second medic here, and that should actually make a difference. As not all 3 of them are healing. 10 max health, that's decent. 30% damage. I think we're gonna go 30% damage. That's gonna make the medics do more damage and therefore heal faster. So we're gonna go here. Now they have 26 DPS, so that means they're gonna be healing every 2 seconds, theoretically. Little ducks. We should have this with 3 medics and 30% more DPS. We should be good at this. So people are saying that medics are really strong as long as you have a lot of them. So I want to see how strong the medics can be. Medic only team. Now I'm really hoping that this game is gonna get some. I got the Spartan. That's the other thing I wanted to do. Phalanx. The Spartan dudes has a 20% chance to block attacks aimed at nearby dudes. Very nice. Also, bards are very important with the medic. But I want to do Spartan medic build. Yeah, this guy gives us more DPS up to 4 times 4. That's 24%, 16% DPS and movement speed. But still, I think I'm gonna go with a Spartan and hope for the best here. And let's see how that's gonna go. 6 rats, let's see how this guy goes. These guys are a bit bigger than the rest. Spartan's dying? No, they're not. Nice. Now, medic is first in order, and Spartan is theoretically second. Unless I find a paladin, at which point paladin's like, I think the play. I'm not sure. Medic definitely first. It's a medic build. Revive. Abroller. Spartan dudes gain 10% increased max HP and spawn near other dudes. That's nice. Increase the healing of medic dudes by 50% and they heal 1 additional dude each time they use a heal. We're gonna go here. We are a medic build first. Anything else comes second. That so we now have more healing, a healing amount, and also more healing targets, which is, it's 50% more healing, and then it's also 25% more healing because instead of 3 it heals 4. So that's nice. Let's go. The heal now is 15. 61 toddlers should be really easy. Should be really easy here, honestly. Medics and Spartans. Now, in general, a lot of people are telling me what the most broken builds are, and honestly, there are a lot of broken builds, but the main issue in this game is the fact that you have to get some kind of good healing. Now, of course, you can go on dead and whatnot and not need the healing. Clerics are here for even more healing. I don't want to go even more healing. I'm thinking about Vikings. Viking give you attack speed, so they buff your own allies. So maybe Viking Medic is the play. The Viking gives you crazy attack speed. These guys say 5% chance when they attack to go berserk, gaining 50% attack speed and run speed. Now, if they gain 50% attack speed and run speed, and they buff the medics, then their medics are also gonna get the same buff. So I think we're gonna go here with Vikings. I would choose to go with Warlocks, but honestly, Warlock seems to be the weakest one yet. Not really sure though. They pretty much have no passive, right? They say that they take the damage slowly, but that's literally it, right? They just take the damage slower. It is a passive, of course. It makes it so that you have more time to heal them. But it doesn't provide you with anything. It doesn't give you more health, doesn't give you more DPS, it just gives you an effect. Which is a good effect in general, but not in this specific instance. So now the question is, do we go with Spartans or do we go with Vikings? I think Spartans are gonna allow us for the heal to get more value. So I think I should go medics first, Spartans second, and Vikings third. And that should be it. And let's see how that's gonna go. So we're gonna go first healing, second tanking, third DPS. And when I say third, it's not gonna be few of them. It's gonna be still a decent amount because you have 5 units at the end of the day. So we will get also a lot of Vikings, just not as many as the rest of these. Claim. Now we're gonna go medics, obviously. When any medic takes damage that drops him below 30%, all medics gain 30% attack speed for 3 seconds. That's really good. When anybody gets healing, 1% attack speed up to 20 times. This is also really good. I think we're gonna go with a medic specific buff though. So this is 30%. At 30%, everybody gains 30% attack speed for 3 seconds. Does this stack? If this stacks, then this is really good. Otherwise, this is better. We're gonna go with Tourniquet. Let's also have these in the order at which we choose them. I hope this helps. I hope people care about it being easier to read as to what I'm going for. And we are about to lose a Spartan. Yep, lost a Spartan real quick. It's always the dog-sized rats, man. The dog-sized rats... No, they still have not added more speed to the game. The dog-sized rats somehow always get kills. Nice. Rats are gone. Let's go claim reward. And here we're gonna go Spartans. Whoa. Consumables have a chance to go back. When anybody dies, chance to get a crit chance. You know what? We're gonna dismiss here. Not gonna buy anything. Let's go on. Is my team good enough to actually survive here? Yeah, it is. Boom, boom, boom. Heals. There's like a small danger in early game, but the moment the medics... I mean, first of all, the moment one medic goes low life, everything starts going crazy. I'm gonna continue with the Spartans. Little ducks. So theoretically, we should be good at the damage getting spread around, right? Because the more the damage spreads to the medics, the more attack speed we're gonna gain. So the better it's gonna be. And the Spartans are shielding. You see their shields are appearing. It's not like they're taking the damage. It's just they literally make the opponent, the other unit take 0 damage. Continue with these. Yeah, 20% chance to block attacks. The medic heals has a 30% chance to apply temporary health for 4 seconds, equal to 2 times the amount of healed. So this is 30% chance to give a 30 shield, right? Because the heal is 15, so this is a 30 shield. 30% for a 30 shield. I mean, this is 30% twice, so that's 30% more healing. That's literally 30% more healing. And I got a free dice, that's really lucky. So I'm gonna be able to reroll the flyers in case I don't find what I want. I would like to find, honestly, bards again. Bards would be nice. Bards or... I'm not really sure what else. Paladins, I guess. Medic for sure. Bards, paladins. I mean, cleric is also good, but I don't want clerics. What else? What else? Mages? Not really. Mage doesn't support the team in any way, shape, or form. I guess I could also go with like ghosts or something else. Okay, I mean we found the bard that I wanted, so we're gonna just get the bard. Every 4 attacks, it does a song, more damage and run speed to the team. I could go for the taunt to maybe taunt on the paladin, on the what are they called, the Spartans. But do I want to taunt on the Spartans? I don't think so, right? To go bard, increase my DPS even more. The more DPS my medics do, the faster and more often they will be healing. That is the idea here. And that guy gains, does the song every 4 attacks. Right? So the attack speed from the bards also helps. Not the bards, the Vikings. Every 4 attacks. I'm gonna still go Vikings though. Actually, is that the play? These give us DPS, these give us attack speed. But the thing is, attack speed boosts also the DPS these guys give. On the other hand, these guys attack speed, we're gonna go attack speed. Berserk now grants 100% cleave and lasts 1 second longer. When a Spartan dude blocks an attack, they also give temporary health equal to 3% of the Spartan dude's max HP for 3 seconds. That's really good. Increase the block chance by 10%. That's also really good. Both of these are really, really, really good. So this is 20% chance to give a 3 shield. Let's go with this. I also found a 10% shielding. Let's go 10% shielding. I'm gonna just keep my money. I think we're strong enough here for us to not need to... Oh, was there a lightning? I should buy the lightnings. We said that the last time. It's important to have a bunch of lightnings because those are maybe the most powerful thing in boss fights. Now we have a 30% chance to shield an ally. And the shield once again means you take 0 damage. So this is your shield and they take 0 damage and they also get a barrier, I guess. Duck. But I want to check the boss. It's bees, okay. Once again, because it's bees, lightning is gonna carry us. Without the lightning, we could have died at the boss fight right then and there. It seems like a more powerful build than the cleric paladin build, is what I'm gonna say. This looks like a lot more of a powerful build. Maybe this looks like my most powerful build yet, because I have very few relics and we still are just not caring. Another lightning, very nice. Alpha Wolf and Deluxe. Here's the first actual fight with a high damaging unit, and we're about to lose the Spartan. And we hope he's alive. He's alive, and he's actually super alive. Does anybody lose life right now? Because I'm thinking, do all the Spartans roll a chance to block? Right? That's what I feel like. It feels like as long as everybody is together, the Spartans all have a chance to block for each other. So nobody can really die. Little ducks. As long as people are close to each other. That's the thing. And the main way we can die from the medics is if they are moving towards somewhere and they don't arrive there in time. Claim. We're gonna go Spartans, obviously. When a Spartan blocks an attack for an ally, that ally gains 5% crit chance for 2 seconds. This effect can stack up to 4 times. And it's refreshed every time it's reapplied. Wait a minute. This and its timer will refresh if reapplied. Does that not actually count on every single buff in the game? Overhealing is reduced by 25% and gives it as a temporary health. Now we're gonna go with crit chance for 2 seconds. I guess because it's 2 seconds. I mean, I guess we're gonna go with this, but that's a DPS increase, by the way. So now we're also giving crit chance to my allies. Now that means Spartans are good with the war. Oh, we lost Spartan. What I just saw means that Spartans are good with the Shinobi, right? Because Shinobi want to crit often. So Spartans give Shinobis the crits they want. Last time. Dudes healed by any medic gain 5% attack speed for 5 seconds. This can affect stack. We're gonna buy that. The shop has a chance to be free. We're gonna buy that too. And let's go on. 158 beats. We're gonna just lightning right away. No thoughts about it. Just lightning and get rid of them. And we're done. I don't need to think about this fight. This fight's... we know that this fight's dangerous. Claim. Spartans. And a regular dude. Everybody gets cleave. That's actually really good. And this is when somebody dies. No, we're gonna go everybody gets cleave. It's good to have cleave. Also, cleave makes my medics heal more. Right? Because, once again, the medics heal every time they do 50 damage. And that amount is flat. So the more damage they do, the more crits they do, the more AoE they do, the more they're gonna heal. We're gonna go Spartans. Once again, Spartans first, Viking second. Bards are gonna be last. I guess Bards are gonna be before last. Nice. And the moment I get a single kill, we should be winning now. Nice. I also got the dog-sized rats. There's a fight over there happening. Look at all the healing. Heal, 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 heal. 2 medics. 3 medics. 3 medics against. Nice, easy enough. Nobody died. We're not gonna die. We're not gonna lose anybody for a long while. Okay, we got decent consumables. What's the final boss? Dog-sized rats. The most dangerous one. Alpha Wolf. The one thing that maybe is an issue for us. Because it chases down low life units. These guys died right away. I would like to get an undead. Specifically, the ghost would be the best one. Because it also heals whoever has the lowest life. So I would like a ghost as my final unit. Whoa, whoa. This guy have crit chance. Crit chance, cleave. Okay. 294 bees, that's dangerous. I have the lightning ready. Slow down the game. Tourniquet should fire now. Okay, and they start all healing. Okay, it's over. We're not gonna lose anymore. Yeah, the tourniquet, when we're low life, everybody gets 3% attack speed. Yeah, that makes a difference, man. That makes a difference because everybody starts attacking and then they all heal. Okay, I found a cleric, which I would like to avoid. I found a ninja, which I have no idea what they do. So I think we're gonna go ninja, so we learn what they do. Because at the end of the game, I will pretty much have all the relics anyway. I would like to go undead to start finding the undead relics. But honestly, like, what undead do I want? Let's get the ninja. We're not gonna have access to undead relics, which is pretty bad, but at the same time, it's also okay. I don't want to go cleric for the 15th time. Wizard we did yesterday. Let's go with ninja dudes. He becomes invisible when he crits, and he starts with 5% crit chance. Shadow Dagger. When a ninja dude lands an attack, he has a 20% chance to instantly deliver a follow-up attack. This effect can chain off itself, so the ninja can make... We're gonna go with everybody takes 10% damage. And we're gonna reroll for free. 10% damage is really good for healing, so I'm gonna get that. And we're gonna continue on. 10% more damage means 10% faster for the heal to fire. Right. I'm not gonna get the ninja buff, obviously. I don't care about the ninja. The ninja is gonna be the one unit I'm not gonna invest in at all. We're gonna have 0 ninjas in this game. If it's between ninja and bard, I'm gonna go for the bard. Right? Because the bards are gonna give us more passives and buffs. Spartan here. Let's go. Rams and hornets and whatnot. Doesn't matter what it is. Autobattler barbarian. And we go healing again. It's only in the very early of the run is where we might lose somebody. We have more Spartans than medics right now. Maybe it's a Spartan build. Maybe it's a medic Spartan build. I don't know. Also because I don't have undead, I'm not gonna find the undead relics. Another Spartan, which on the one hand is bad, but on the other hand is also good. I think we're really strong against a bunch of small opponents. Because the thing with a bunch of small opponents is, first of all, we have cleave. And secondly, they spread the damage around, and spreading the damage is really weak against us, because once again, if anybody gets low, everybody gets crazy. We're gonna go Bard here. Lololo. Gorilla and Goose. The first dangerous fight. The first unit that actually does an insane amount of damage. And we lost 2 medics on the first spot. And our medic's about to die. Yeah, we lost like 2 medics in a single hit, but then again, we got him. It's okay. Flame. Medic. Nice. So we only lost 1 medic if you think about it. Here I would say we invest all the dudes into Vikings. Right, I could reroll here, but I don't really want to reroll. I would like to get some Vikings. At the end of the day, the Vikings are gonna give us crazy attack speed. So it's good to have them gone. Okay, we got some Vikings. Looks as horses. That should be an easy fight. The thing is, if you lose 2 units and then you get the same unit back at literally the fight, it's as if you lost 1 unit. Although on the other hand, the fight's gonna be harder, so maybe that's also not true. Spartans again, insane. When anybody dies, 20% run speed for the rest of the team. Ninja gains 5% stacking damage and run speed every time they enter stealth. They enter stealth when they crit. Honestly, no. I'm gonna go invest business. Let's go. The team's really strong. Horses are here, a bit dangerous. But the team is still pretty strong. Yeah, the team's good. Nice. I have my lightnings, I have my meteors. We're good. We're good. Now, last time we lost because of a little bit of greed. But greed is good in this game. You need to be greedy to be actually beating everything and everybody. Loop-de-loop opponents, loop-de-loop opponents. Especially in this amount of money. I need to increase my money to like tens of thousands. Easy enough. What's the next fight? Medic. Regular dude. Dory. When a Spartan dude blocks an attack, he gains 2% increased damage for the rest of the battle. This stacks indefinitely. We're gonna go that, obviously. And now the Spartans are actually a bit insane, right? Now they got a DPS that increase. Look how many shields. Look at all these shields. Shield, 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 shield. They become bigger. They become bigger and bigger. Okay, now we got the crazy DPS. So now we're super duper duper strong against small opponents. Yeah, we're extremely strong against small opponents. Because of the crazy blocking we're getting. So we're gaining crazy damage increase. Oh, and we're about to lose a medic right away. And now everybody got the tourniquet. So now we're back in healing. These guys are gone. Very nice. Very nice. I think the tourniquet was a good play. Instead of going for the 20% permanent attack speed based on everybody having healed. I think this instant 30% is better. Spartans. Horses and feral hogs. Might lose somebody, and I don't think we're gonna lose anybody anymore. No, we just need to stabilize early game. Like, we need to have everybody be on somebody. Right? Even this guy being 1 versus 1, at least he's attacking. As long as my units are attacking, we should not lose anybody. The horses looping around are not good, but it's okay. Got him. Easy enough. Man, I'm coughing pretty often. I'm sick, in case it's not audible. 3 Vikings are here. Mother ducks. Once again, the reason why I'm going for Vikings is because I know that there is a relic that makes the berserk thing happen to your whole team. And that's the idea. I want to berserk my team. Mob strip, whatever. When a dude goes low life, he gains 100% cleave. That's actually really good. But I think I want to restock and try to find either a medic or a Spartan passive. This is good against masses of opponents. Now we're gonna restock. Dancing shoes. 20% increase max HP. And 10 in evasion. And when he plays song when he evades. That's decent. The Bard's dude song also deals DPS. Let's go with they have more health so they don't die that easy. And they also get evasion so they don't die that easy. About this I'm not sure. I'm gonna get the lightning. We know lightning is important. Let's just go on. I don't want to invest in the bards. I just don't want them to die. That's more important. A stallion is here. And the stallion just got stunned. And now he's going to start looping. Yeah, and then we're going to run down the stallion. And before he does this looping, before he stops looping, he dies. And Whyte, we're going to go medic. 3 horses and 5 feral hogs. Should also be easy. Yeah, we're good. I think would have preferred if this was... Actually, it's good. It's okay. Once again, we're gonna get only a bard if I get bard and ninja as a choice. Of course, I also want to do a ninja build. Man, I'm in pain. I need to get some kind of lozenge or something. My throat is dying. Let's go. Medic. Dog-sized rats. Yeah, we're super strong against the most dangerous opponent. The dog-sized rats. Feels like this is one of my better runs. Also, I've seen an insane clickbait video lately. The... what is it called? I broke the world record or something. Let's be here. On this game. The game is starting to get traction. I have to say I found it first. Haha. The game's really good. I really hope the dev is here. I like not on the video itself, but I really hope the dev is not letting this chance go away, because now is the chance to patch the game 50,000 times a day. Bard for sure. Invest everything. 3 white wolves. What was that? Nice. I really hope the dev is gonna, as I said, patch the game. Patch the game, bring more units in. I mean, he is patching. From the very, very beginning, for the very first video I actually played the game, they are patching. They have been patching. So let's hope they just keep on it. And we get more units, more characters, one last boss time. We should beat the boss easily. I don't care about these. Dismiss. Requiem. This is also important. When anybody dies, your bards play Requiem, granting 20% toughness to 5 random dudes. So if I have 10 bards, it's gonna be 50 dudes. Let's go slow-mo. Okay, I have started spread out. Ready for the lightning. Heal is happening, heal is happening. Heals are happening. And we won. I don't need to wait anymore. We won. And we won because Tourniquet is busted. And because the moment all of my healers are on opponents attacking... I mean, look at this guy here in the middle. Look how many heals they're getting. As long as my units are attacking, we're gonna be healing. Only the early game's the issue. Only the early game. Game board. Spartans. Viking gain 20% increase max HP, and Berserk reduce damage taken 20%. Or everybody gets 10% health. I'm gonna say everybody gets 10% health. That's gonna increase our safety. I mean, we have 10% toughness and 10% increased health. Those two together already make us a lot more durable. Even though the numbers are small, but the game balance is... the game balance is almost on point. What I mean by that is that if you have more max health or less damage taken, you don't get one shot. Like, most of the units get one shot. Maybe not the tanks, maybe not the Spartans and the Paladins and whatnot, but most units get one shot in this game. So if you just have a little bit more max life than the baseline and a little bit more or less damage taken than the baseline, it's good. That does not count for block and dodge. Block and dodge, make sure you're not gonna get bursted down in a... I mean, block and dodge is better for a bunch of small hits. And also for big hits. Yeah, but you need to make sure that if you don't need to have... You must make sure you don't have chance-related things, right? Like, I don't want to gamble losing a unit on hitting the dodge or hitting the block. So I will need to have toughness and max life for us to be able to actually protect ourselves from that. So there's that aspect of this. Yeah, loop-de-loop the horse, loop-de-loop the other horse, and loop-de-loop the third horse. Hey, look, all horses died, and then... he died. Nice claim. Spartans. Oh, wow. This should be super easy for us. Yep. Masses of opponents are super easy for us. Super easy. Masses are the easiest because of how Spartans work. Right? Because if they attack us 20 times, guess what? We block a lot. And because we block a lot, we give a bunch of crit chance. Smoke bomb. Ninja do damage self if they take damage that drops them below 50% health and then get out to 20. What? Okay. Batter's helmet is always good. When we get thrown down, run speed, attack speed, and temporary health. That's gonna help with... that's gonna specifically, first of all, health with horses. Because they knock you down very often, and they also... Look at this guy attacking like crazy. And they also do the loop-de-loop, so all my units get a lot better. Look at this. Zoom, they zoom in, and then they zoom in, dead. So it's really helping against horses, but it also helps like against gorillas and stuff. Because making your units have a shield and also attack speed and run speed, that's good in general. So specifically with the medics, that's important, because if too many medics are knocked down, I'm not going to be able to heal. With this thing, we're going to get back in action. We heal us more. Let's go here. This is feral hogs and wolves. We are a bit weakish against big hits. So as long as we're getting small hits, the more opponents, the easier it's gonna be. Silverback gorilla, I would say, hopefully we're not gonna fight one. Same goes with polar bears and unicorns. Those three are the danger ones. Everything else should be easy. Nice. Got him and run him down. Very nice. Even though those are also gonna be easy, right? Gorillas and whatnot. Medic. Regular dude, that's lucky. What's the boss, by the way? Alpha wolves and wolves. And they also gain 2% increased damage every second. This should be a hard fight for us. Alpha wolves and wolves should be a hard fight for us, because the wolves are gonna chase down whoever has the least health. I'm also healing the guy who has the least health, so maybe it's not gonna be bad. But in general, big hits, fast big hits, is worse than multiple small hits. Got him, and off we go. Rewards. We're gonna go Spartan, luck-sized horses. Once again, a bunch of small never are gonna do anything to us. Now, I'm not really sure if going for a dual team is always the play. It somehow feels like going for a 5 times team is better. Maybe not ninjas, but maybe 4 times team. Like having a bunch of barbarians, having a bunch of bards, having a bunch of everything. Might be better. Vikings do more DPS, but Spartans have the same, so... And Spartans also get more DTP, and in general, Spartans are the best in my team. Okay, here we go. Spartans, obviously. You have 5. Make them all Spartans. Continue. Silverback gorilla. Here we go. That's a dangerous fight. Go almost one shot. Almost one shot, but he actually activated tourniquet. Yeah, look at the turn. Because we don't get one shot. This is the power of toughness, man. The power of toughness max health is that we don't lose units here. And we lost one. We lost one unit there. I don't know how he died. Maybe he wasn't full life. Emergency ring. When a dude takes fatal damage, 50% chance to survive with 1. Taunt at the bottom. I don't think I want that. This is whoever's at the bottom taunts in the beginning of the fight. This might be a thing I don't want, like, at all. Maybe the bards should be taunting, so that they do a bunch of dodges. Maybe. But you know what? At the bottom, we're gonna have more max life, so I definitely want the Spartans at the bottom at some point. And I don't want the Spartans to taunt. Because these guys do the block thing for others, they don't do it for themselves. The Spartan has 100% chance to block attack aimed at nearby enemies, so he should not taunt. Maybe this might be the one relic I'm not gonna buy it at all. Emergency ring. I'm gonna say let's reroll once. Ninjas gain 6% increased damage when they enter stealth. On crit, temporary health. I'm gonna get that. We have crit chance. Let's fight. We lost a medic first thing. Now here, theoretically, we should be strong against this, because we... Oh, 2 medics are dead. Because we have the padded helmet and a Viking died. We're not strong against this, bro. We're not strong against this. Oof. Okay, so horse-sized ducks, not the best choice. Maybe I need the teleport sneakers to be better against this. It's the sonic wave. Maybe I lost units because they got hit by 2 sonic waves. Actually, the sonic waves don't do damage. Maybe they hit them once, then sonic wave and something else kills them. I don't know. And loop-de-loop with a horse. Run him down. Easy horse died before it entered the loop. Lost the loops. We lost like 2-3 units. Nice. Viking. When Viking dudes... So, first of all, Spartan dudes gain a 50% increased toughness. And he gains an additional 10% chance to block attacks aimed at other Spartan dudes. This is really, really strong. 50% toughness is insane. And 10% chance to block other Spartan attacks, that's insanely insane. Viking dudes have a 50% chance to go berserk when combat starts. And, in addition, dudes who go berserk now gain a 10% of their max HP for health. Okay, we don't care about that. All dudes gain 5% increased evasion. Yeah, we're gonna go. Spartans are insane. 50% toughness. Wow. Wow. This makes Spartans insane. And they also make Spartans within itself insane, right? More Spartans that give more defense to more Spartans. I think the Spartan team is busted. And they also give a temporary health, so... I'm starting to not be sure anymore if the medic is the player or the Spartans. It feels like Spartans are the actual play now. I didn't know the shield existed. This is very busted. This makes it insane. Because if Spartans have a higher chance to block for Spartans, and they also themselves have toughness, they should never die. Cha-ching, 5,000. So now the question is Spartans the main build or is it medics? Is Spartans or medics the main play? And to me it feels like Spartans is the answer. Because of all the damage they take. Also, in the grand scheme of things, Spartans are going to be more important when the opponents are going to be like insane enemies. Right? When yeah, like unicorns. When enemies are going to be one-shot enemies. Oh, look at this. Almost half health down. Like unicorns and gorillas and polar bears. I will need the Spartans to block attacks and have the toughness to tank. The medics are going to die. The Spartans will not. So having 50,000 Spartans is going to be more important than having 50,000 medics. I mean, it's still going to be these two. It doesn't matter. But I think I should transition to a Spartan build now. Yeah, so I'm going to increase the chance that Spartans get attacked also. Here is the... it actually gave me the choice. I'm going to go Spartans. And another 5 Spartans. Here we go. Now we're a Spartan build. Here's our plan. Spartans, instant death on the medic. Spartans don't care. I mean, as long as medics survive, Spartans are going to also be good. But I think because the medics always heal the 3 weakest units, I don't need to have 50,000 medics to heal the 3 weakest units. I need the 50,000 Spartans though to block for everybody. Right? Because the more Spartans we have, the more chance to block, I would assume. I'm assuming at least. Let's go. Bonfire. Everybody gets 1% max health. That's insane. Other than fantasy, of course, but everybody else is gonna get 1% max health. When a medic dude heals a dude who is below 25% health, that dude gains 30% increased attack speed and 50% toughness for 3 seconds. That's also insane. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. And we're gonna restock for free. Runic tattoo. Viking dude's a chance to go berserk in the beginning. Dude who hears the bard dude song while already at max stacks. Yeah, that's not really happening. I will buy the tattoo. We have 7, so might as well have them starting. Let's go unicorn. Bard's about to die. The reason why I wanted to get the 50% increased attack speed is because I'm playing into the idea that when berserk happens, it can spread to nearby allies. I want to play to that combo, right? So I want at the beginning of the fight, all of half of these guys to berserk, and then if 1 or 2 of them spread the berserk around, then we're good to go. Nice. Nice. Now I just need to get the spreading of the berserk. Definitely medics. I will continue getting medics anyway. I'm just saying that if it comes between medics or Spartans, I'm gonna go for Spartans from here on out. Everything else, doesn't matter what it is, it goes either to medics or to Spartans. There is a chance, based on this, what I'm saying, right? There's like a... I think it's like 50% for Spartans to be the choice, 33 to be medic, and then like 15 to be barbarian, Viking, and then like 5 to be bard. There are definitely chances because of the permutations. Vikings for sure. It's gonna be attack speed being the idea here. Is that a good idea? I'm not really sure if the idea is to go with a bunch of Vikings so they spread the attack speed, or if it's a bunch of bards to spread the damage and the movement speed. The movement speed is also important in general. Right. The movement speed is important. Doesn't Berserk also give movement speed? I think no, I think it just gives attack speed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But the thing is, Berserk attack speed also improves how often the song fires. So Berserkers do buff the speed of the bards. The opposite is not true. Which I think I already mentioned before. Yes. Should be super easy. Yeah, super easy. I think the good thing with the medics in comparison to the clerics is that the medics always hit the 4, at this point, the 4 weakest units. So all the medics together heal the same 4 units. And clerics, that's not true. Spartans. Touching everything away. 700 ducks. Should be super easy. I mean, it's horses. It's ducks as horses. Easy enough. Easy enough. This seems to be my most powerful build ever. I'm not even losing life, man. This is the most powerful build I've ever done. Ever. 36 DPS. The DPS is low. Here we go. Bard. Very nice. Bard deals DPS. Oh, that's new. When a dude blocks an attack, he deals damage equal to 50% of his DPS back to the attacker. Here we go. This is where the game breaks, if I get this. We're gonna buy lightning, by the way. Lightning right away, not even thinking about it. Boom. That was not a good lightning. Is anybody dying? Nope. Okay, we're good. The lightning was wasted, but it's okay. Don't be afraid to use your items. Everybody's attacking the dude. Everybody's attacking the base dude. Where is that base dude? Where is this dude that gets attacked this often? I lost one medic. Okay. We have killed all the wolves. I would like to kill some alpha wolves because these guys are rushing down some of my specific units. I think I got... Yeah, they killed the dude. The alpha wolf killed the dude, man. He was surviving this whole time. Here he is, sitting there down. Nice. We got one medic and one regular. And we're gonna go Spartans, we already said that. Berserk now grants 100% cleave and lasts 1 second longer, that's good. Fatal damage. When anybody gets knocked down, you know what? Let's protect ourselves from fatal damage. It's good to not randomly lose. One unicorn and a bunch of random stuff. And we lost the medic right away. But the tourniquet fired, so we should not lose anything else. We're still losing units. We need to be attacking. Oh, these guys. No, 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 no. Nice. That was the weakest we could have been. That one time where everybody was running. Yeah, you loop. That actually helps us because we have the helmet. And you toast. We lost like one medic. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Another Spartan. Although I start believing we should transition back to medics again. I mean, Spartans are definitely carrying us, but still feels like medics are the play. It feels like it. I'm not sure if that's actually true, though. Should maybe strike a balance between medics and Spartans. All the Spartans are helping each other out, and they have insane toughness, so... Kills, yeah. Obviously medic here. We continue gaining medics anywhere. Unicorns and some geese, who cares? Spartans over there fighting with the horse, the unicorn. Spartan got flipped. And now all the Spartans are over there. The unicorn's handled. The geese are also handled. Everything is handled. We lost nobody. The horse is gonna start looping in a moment. Boom, loop. Run the horse down, run the horse down. And the horse is toast. Very nice. It's a unicorn though. Shibbity flip, boom, done. Claim. Let's go Spartans. Lightning, whoa, Canada Goose, easy. Super easy. Super easy. The easiest of the easy. Spartans are right now... Honestly, this feels like the most powerful build I ever had. When I'm not even seeing life dips. Normally I'm seeing life dips. This is not the case here. You're gone. Bye. Claim reward. Spartans. Bosses, silverback gorillas. This killed my last run. This here killed my last run. Let's see how this is gonna get handled this time. All gains damage based on dead guys. Up to 20% attack speed. I'm gonna accept the 20% attack speed. And we're gonna dismiss. Looks as rats. So we gain 20% attack speed based on how many times we healed. Also we have this 20% increased attack speed and 50% toughness. This is really strong. As long as we don't get one shot, when this thing fires, when a medic dude heals a dude who is below 25% health, that dude gets 20% increased attack speed and toughness. That's gonna be really, really protective. So only one shots are my issue. Only getting one shot. And the boss fight is gorillas. I hope it's gorillas, and also I hope it's not healing is decreased. If it's gorillas and they cannot get taunted, or if it's gorillas and my units get spread out, I don't care. Look at this guy attacking. Look at him, look at him, look at him. One versus one. One versus one, bro. Ooh, he got knocked out. Didn't die, but, you know. The Ram 1. This guy's also 1 versus 1 there. Run him down. Nice. Nobody died. Continue on. Claim. Medics. Oh yeah. Gorillas and Alpha Wolves. Let's go. Whoop. Everybody's alive. I have to say, I want to say something negative here for a moment. I feel like the game is just a bit longer than what I would like it to be, right? The game lasts about 2 hours for you to do a full run. It would be nice if the game ended at about 1.5 hours. Maybe 1 hour would be obviously better. But the game lasting 2 hours for a full run is a bit too much for me. I mean, I'm still at 67, and it's gonna take more and more per fight here. Let's go Spartans. By the way, what do these do? Your dudes start apart. Perfect. I don't care. I don't care. Let's go. By the way, there used to be a relic that says all your dudes start close to each other, and they removed it. And the dev removed it. It doesn't exist anymore. There is a relic that says Spartans start closer to other dudes. But that's it. And I don't have that relic either. So... medic. Shh. Okay, here we're gonna go Spartans, obviously. I mean, obviously, but it's super expensive. 1 regular dude. I'm gonna get 1 dude out of this. Spartan, whatever. Let's go, we don't have the weak guy anymore with us. I mean, not weak, basic. Guys, I'm really sorry that I'm coughing and whatnot. I can't do anything about it right now. Maybe I should create a tea? Create a tea. As if I'm a mage. Really nice. Claim. Spartan. And a regular dude. Useless. Noctad, run speed on death. Low life. Let's roll once and then that's it. Knocked out your bard, do the Requiem. That for 5 dudes. So that's 5 times 5, 25 of my dudes get the shield. Or when anybody evades, he gets a crit chance. I guess the Requiem. I would like to keep my money, honestly. Let's buy the Requiem and go on. Oh, we lost. The Requiem just fired right away. We lost 2 dudes, so Requiem just fired in the moment. This is a hard-ish fight. A bunch of big units. A bunch of big units. The moment I get rid of a couple of horses, I should not lose anybody anymore. Okay, 2 horses are gone. We should not lose anybody from here on out. We also have the 20% increased healing at this point. Wait a minute, we lost like 2 more units. Requiem is active. We lost 4 units in this fight. Wow. Okay. Whoop, that was a mistake on your end. Nice. We lost 4 units, insane. Spartan. Ninjas get 100% increased crit damage. When any dude gets knocked out, everybody gets 100% crit chance. Or a burden spray. We're gonna roll. Ninjas has the craziest attack speed. The lightning is better. I like the lightning is better. When you taunt, I'm not really taunting. I do enjoy the idea that the lightning is better. I think the lightning is a really good ability. So if I use the lightning in the first 3 seconds, it deals 100% increased damage and stuns enemies for 300% longer. Which I will hope it's gonna carry us through the gorilla fight. Because that's the death fight, man. That's the death sentence fight there. If you get the gorilla fight at round 80, that's gonna be the way you lose. There is another level 80 fight, which is like 50 alpha wolves and 150 normal wolves. I think that's easier than 13 gorillas, to be honest. Or as the title says, 20 gorillas. Nice, everybody's gone. Alright, nice. Reward. We're gonna go Vikings. Cha-ching, bro, 13,000. Once again, this should be super easy. Super easy. Let's go. And let's go run him down. Easy. Easy. Honka honka. Claim reward. Spartans. Although, I think healers is the play. Okay, I'm not gonna go Spartans anymore. We're gonna go healers again. I think balance is the play, okay? I think balance is the play. The more healers you have, the more you can keep everybody alive. The more Spartans you have, the less you're gonna lose units. It's both. It's both. We lost the base guy, as always. The reason why I'm going with mostly Spartans is because I feel like if something insane happens, the Spartans are gonna survive, the medics are gonna die. And Spartans can actually protect each other As long as they're shielding for each other, they're gonna give everybody shield. They'll give healing, but shielding is also nice. Definitely fighting. I mean, definitely, I'm not sure. It's important that we... It's important. I really hope that I'm gonna find the thing that says when you block, you reflect DPS back. Look at this guy in the middle here. Look at this guy in the middle. Look at this guy in the middle. He is Spartacus. He is the gods of the gods. Damage 52. Claim reward. Spartans. Dot gets knocked out. The taunt. Let's roll these. 26 more XP and 20% daily damage taken. I'm okay with this. Increase the walk for another 50. Hand sanitizer. Medic dude's max HP is increased by 10%. Yes, this is... I've never found this before, ever. So medic dude's max HP is increased by 10% and they gain temporary health for 2 seconds equal to 10% of the max HP each time they send out a heal. Okay, that's really good. That might even carry us. That might be carry potential right here. Look at this. These guys are gaining insane shields now. Really nice. Really nice. And we're gaining the mega team over here. The mega Spartans. The mega Spartans have arrived. Claim. Spartans. Where 3, 2, 1 goes. Let's go. The more the better. The more the better. Let's see. I think right now the cutoff point is around 123. If I can beat the round 123, then we have beaten everything under the sun and we have proven that this is the most powerful build in the game. It feels like it is, but we're gonna see when we actually fight something dangerous. Inks, silverback rolls, and 5 Bs. This is a hard fight. Let's see if we can beat this hard fight. Well, we lost 2 medics right away. Okay. And we lost the Viking. Okay. And I think I lost another medic. And B's gone. These guys are running over. Another silverback's gone. We lost the Spartan. And we lost the regular dude. As always, the bees are the most dangerous enemy in the game. Medic is toast too. We lost a couple of medics. Yeah, this really starts feeling like a silverback gorilla fight's gonna toast us. Medic. Revive 7. I feel like we're gonna literally be revived exactly before the final fight. So I don't think I need to invest into anything here. I really hope I'm gonna find the shield. Actually, I'm gonna first invest my money and then I'm gonna go to the shop. Oof. That's not good. It's not good. Reward. Yeah, I feel like I don't want to invest everything. Because if I invest everything, I'm not gonna be able to buy anything in the shop. But I think I'm gonna just spam lightning on the shop anyway. Now let's go here. And from here on out, we're gonna obviously be spending money. Let's lightning here too. I would like to not lose anybody in this fight, because if I don't lose anybody in this fight, then I will be able to easily... I'm gonna get the free revive, that's the thing. I'm gonna get the free revive. And the gorilla fight, I'm gonna spam the lightnings first, every single one of my lightnings. And then I will most likely spam healing potions. Did I lose anybody? Feels like I lost nobody. Nice, I lost nobody, so everybody should be back. Go Cleric as my final one, and a lot of lightning, very nice. And they're not back, I need to revive them by hand. The Burden Song lasts for 2 seconds more, and 2 evasion per stack. That's actually strong. Okay, I'm gonna say, from here on out we're buying whatever I want, so we're gonna go revive juice, restock. And this is important, 30% max health to units, but we're gonna go now revive juice, restock. And there is a health potion here, Assassin Song. Ninja Dude gains 30% evasion for 2 seconds after they exit stealth. Okay, so we're gonna drink there, revive. And I'm just gonna start spamming lightnings. It's 9,000 damage. It's gonna spread and more stun. Let's go. Lightning. Boom! Oh, only 3. That was not good. We're losing units left and right, of course. Lightning again. Okay, let's also spam heals. Heals and over heals. That protects my units. Heals and over heals. This is the most dangerous fight in my opinion. Lightning again. Okay, that's not really that strong. We have 5 heals. Another heal and over heal. One more heal and over heal. And I think we're not gonna lose anymore. Because at this point I have my attack speed buffs. I had my damage buffs. A couple of gorillas are dead. Yes, okay, we got through the hardest fight in the game. Hardest fight, I mean, the cutoff point where you lose the game. So, that is what I actually mean. Easy enough. Easy enough. We lost a couple of units here, but I think because we handled it decently, it went good. Medics. Fighting dudes automatically enter Berserk when they take damage and drop them below 50% health and gain 25% health. I mean, from here on out, we're just gonna get whatever we find. Give me this. Polar Bear and Feral Hogs. The revive 10, by the way. Let's go. From here on out, we're going for all relics. From here on out, the relic run begins. We're gonna go for every single relic in the game. I don't need to care about anymore what relics we find. We buy them all. Doesn't matter what it is. Every shop we go, we buy every relic that there is. We're gonna reroll until my money runs out. And then when the guy with the money comes back, we're gonna get pretty much the rest of the relics in the game. That's how I'm playing this game. That's how we're gonna be playing this game. What? There are rings here. I think these rings is the song. That's the first time I'm seeing these rings. I'm gonna go Vikings. These. Oh, should be super easy. It feels like I should start going for bards. But it still feels like the attack speed increase of the berserkers is more important. Yeah, we have all the rings on every single character here in the game. Nice. Obviously Spartans. Spartans! And, oh, dog-sized rats. Once again, these guys never die. And now they're gonna start dying. Nice. I still do not have the Spike Thorn Reflect, which might be the most important relic in the Spartan team. But even without the most important relic in the Spartan team, we're still winning. So imagine, just imagine getting the spikes. Just imagine getting the spikes. It's gonna be nice. What? Bard? Of course, here we go, more bards. That's what I want to see, right? I want to see Ninja Bard. Give me Ninja Bard. Because if you give me... I mean, you might say, but Sifd, you can also get a Bard if it gives you Bard Barbarian or Bard Medic. But no, I want it to be Ninja Bard. If it's not Ninja Bard, I'm going for the other unit. Let's go. Super fun. Nice. And we won again. Flame. Barbarian, very nice. 5% crit chance. The fairy ability is better. And continue. But if it's a trash relic, doesn't matter. We're gonna get all of them. We're gonna get all the relics in the game. It does not matter what relic it is. So just buy the thing so I don't reroll. If there was a free reroll and I didn't see it, then okay, of course. But the main idea here is buy everything, make all the consumables better, and don't spend money on rerolling. If you don't have money, of course. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, I could have rerolled, but it would have been 25 coins. I don't think it would be worth it. I should also buy consumables now that I'm thinking about this. I should definitely buy consumables. Whenever I go to a shop. Buy the juice, buy the meteor. I will be able to buy all the relics in the game anyway, so. Reward, Spartans. Toxic rats. Should be super easy. Go up. About to lose ability? Nope. Nobody's dying, bro. Spartans are sizing up. Spartans are sizing up. There you go, go. Look at this guy. Look at these guys. This is an insane DPS increase. In comparison to how slowly the Franken dudes level up, these guys expand very fast. Buttons. What about girls and stallions? Yeah, that seems like they just fight lightning right away. I think we lost the bard right away. Yeah, we lost the bard right away. Okay. I just realized if you don't have undead in your team, you don't gain the 15% chance for your unit when it dies to come back with 40% health. And that's actually one of the better passives that pretty much forces you to be in the undead team. I'm not in undead right now, so the ninja is useless completely. I would have preferred undead. But at least, the good thing with the ninja here is that... we're gonna continue with this. The good thing with the ninja is that I'm gonna get all the relics of the ninja unlocked. So I can learn what the ninjas do, so I can think how to build around them. Right now, it does not seem like they're getting any health. Or temporary health. So they most likely will be one-shotted anyway. Unless invisibility makes them also invincible. Because if they can get cleaved down or just get hit randomly from other opponents, then invisibility is useless. The ninja is almost always alive, by the way. Whyte, Spartan, regular dude. Cha-cha-cha. I mean Spartans, right? Or just get 2 bards. Let's get 2 bards here. Just because they're cheap. That's it. We're about to lose some units? Nope. We're not losing anybody. These guys are taunt immune theoretically. Doesn't matter. Nice. Round 89. We're closing into the end. It took us 55 minutes. I'm 55 minutes. There's no way it's gonna take me 1 hour to beat the next 30 waves, right? No way. Maybe I was playing a lot slower in the beginning of the videos. Buttons. Consumables do not get consumed. Ninjas gain 3% crit damage. That's it. Continue on. Oh, we lost the unit. I'm not gonna lightning. I want to keep the lightning specifically. Okay, there are some horses here. Nice. The ninja has not died yet once, by the way. The ninja has not died yet once. I'm still hoping for the barbarian spreads the berserk around cleric relic. That's one of the more important ones, honestly. That's the reason why I'm going for the berserkers. Nice. Otherwise, I would have gone with bards. Lost guys. Let's go with Spartan. Loot. When a dude evades an attack, he gains crit chance. Dudes who hear the bard song while already at maximum stacks become inspired for 4 seconds, gaining 1% increased damage and 1 speed. Up to 20. Ninja dudes stealth at 50 and 20. We're gonna go evade equals crit chance. Not that it matters. Lightning. And I actually got it back. Balanced life, I would say. Which increased my healing by 10%, by the way. Let's see if we got this. There are 5 bees, which is the one thing I'm mostly afraid of. Look at this. This is not a thing with the clerics. When you play with clerics, do you see all of these small healths we have? When you play with clerics, these guys start getting healed. With medics, no, man. We have a lot of guys with small health. Clerics, these like 10 would be full life, and the rest would be struggling. Medics, nobody's full life. I prefer that way. Oh, another bard, nice. Cha-ching, 31,000, so we got all the money in the world to get all the relics in the world. And consumables, of course. Which I'm not sure I will be able to use. Cha-ching, though. Whoa, 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 look at this guy. Bigger and bigger. And bigger. Man, I hope I'm gonna survive turn 123. 123, man, the hardest round in the game, if I even get there. Still feels like the most powerful build in the game. Let's claim bards, let's go. Polar bear and alpha wolves, I don't care. Should be easy. Now we also have revives, we have heals, we have everything, man. We have everything we ever wanted. Money, power, and connections. I know it doesn't make sense. I guess this is connections. Nice. It feels like the polar bear is less dangerous than the gorilla. Which doesn't really make that much sense because the polar bear seems to be the final fight you fight most of the times. Like, they appear at the final zone. Look, they just got flung and they all shielded. Shielded, fling, shielded, shielded, shielded. Shielded, shielded, shielded. They got flanked for 0 damage. No damage taken. Medics. 2 bards. Feral hogs, which by the way gain 20% run speed and 2% attack speed for each creature of the same type nearby, up to 10. So that's 200% run speed and 20% attack speed. Doesn't matter. As long as it's just the attack fast, it doesn't matter. First hog died, and that's how it begins. Run him down. It's like the first 10 kills are slow, the next 60 kills are better, and then the last 20 kills take a bit longer. Actually, that's not true. Yeah, no, it's actually true. The last 5 kills are as fast as the first 5 kills. As slow, I guess. Barbarians, nice. 10% dodge in the beginning of the game, instant take. 3% damage for every death I have, up to 30%. Take. Strange Spores, healing is increased. Revive. Restock. First restock is always free. So just reduce the price, okay. Song's better. Pocket reroll, I think is a yes. That's gonna give us a chance to restock cheaper. Spartan dudes gain 10% increase max health. Yeah! And spawn new dudes. Okay. The song does 100% DPS. Strange Spores. Revive. 1 for 50. Warhorn. Viking dudes gain 10% increased damage. In addition, when a dude goes berserk, there is a 3% chance for a nearby dude to also go berserk, and this effect can chain off itself. This is what I was looking for. Turbo Team. Ninja dudes gain 10% increased max HP, and dudes adjacent to ninja dudes on your roster gain 10% attack speed. Woo! I didn't know that's a thing. Okay, you go here. So this gains 10% attack speed, and this guy gets 10% attack speed. Perfect ninja spot. Revive. Buy me a restock. And instead of paying 75, pay a restock. Okay, so on Berserk, increase attack speed by an additional 50%. And each time a Viking dude deals damage while Berserk, he gains a stagnant 30% damage that expires when he exits Berserk. Splitting Head. That makes the burner phone better. Lightning cheap. Let's buy a Revive for 100. Reroll for free. And when a unit dies, he does 4 times his DPS and damage. The dice are better. I'm not gonna restock for 75. We're gonna dice here. Valkyrie Amulet. When a Viking dude takes fatal damage, he fully heals and goes berserk. This effect has a 20% cooldown, but it is reduced to 10% if the damage happened while he already was berserk. When somebody dies, everybody gets 10% run speed. Burner phone. I mean, I don't enjoy the burner phones. That's gonna be the one thing I'm not gonna buy. Revive. Roll them. The ninjas are better. 10% chance to multi-attack. When somebody gets thrown, 3% chance to just instantly go back. Healing is better. Reroll. I'm using these rerolls, it seems. The bar dude song can stack 4 more times, and it affects 1 more dude. That's really good. Ninja gains 10% evasion. Restock for free. I would like to not really buy these. Maybe Meteor, actually. Revive, not really. Dice are now they cost 25, so definitely buy the dice. I also have a free reroll. 3% max health to the last unit. And 15% 15 heal when anybody dies. But the last unit is gonna be Berserker in my opinion. I would like the Spartans to be it, by the way, because they do get a boost from the having max health. But the thing is, actually no, I think this is the play. Spartans are last for the max health, and Vikings gain the attack speed. So they attack faster, so they get the Berserker more often, right? Because it's every time they attack, and then the Berserker is gonna spread. So I think Viking is the play. Although Spartans obviously are high DPS, but I think them having 30% max health is more important. Because once again, every time they block, they give 3% of their max health to somebody else. So this is gonna give more health to adjacent to whatever is getting blocked. I don't want more revives. Barded Song lasts more, and also gives 2% evasion. If a medic dude is hit by damage for more than 50% of his max health and survives, he heals for 50% of the damage he took. Really strong, really good. I'm saying once I want this, once I don't. I'm not sure. Let's buy it. Meteor for 50, I would say no. Let's roll for 3. At long last, the mana collectors here. This is really strong. All dudes gain temporary health equal to 5% of the max HP every 3 seconds. For 5 seconds. So this is 1.66 health regen per second. When you taunt anybody, 2% chance to taunt to pierce into the underworld. Another dice for 25, that's a cheaper reroll. The healing potions are cheaper and also heal everybody. Second slot gets 10% crit chance. That's gonna be specifically the ninjas, which is okay. Because these guys get dodged when they crit. I don't care. Let's get the lightning. Restock. And when anybody drops below half health, he has a 25% chance to heal for 10, really strong. When the bard evades an attack, he gains temporary health for 5 seconds equal to 75% of the damage he would have taken if he didn't dodge. And another free dice. And I have a free reroll anyway. Butler. All dudes get 5% chance to block. Perfect. The last dude's taunt. I want the taunt now because the Spartan dudes, guess what? They have insane health and they also have insane toughness. And they also block more powerful for other Spartans themselves. So everything builds into the idea that Spartans taunt. Spores, I don't really enjoy that. I mean, spores are good for this specific build. Another revive. Let's go one more revive. Restock. 5% evasion on everybody, yes. Ninja dudes gain 5% stacking damage and run speed every time they enter stealth. Lasts until the end. Okay, we're gonna have one Mega Ninja. Lightning is good. Once again, no ninjas dodge. I guess go stealth. When anybody drops below half health, he gains 100% cleave for 3 seconds. Spores are good for this team. Roll them with the dice. Meteor's better and cheaper. Actually, overhealing is cut by 24% and gives you temporary shield instead. Cosmic Geode. That's more damage and more size than the Meteor. Restock for the last die. Nope, the dice rerolled. Ninja dudes gain 6% increased damage when they enter stealth for 2 seconds. When anybody dies, everybody gets 25% increased crit chance. And last dice. Berserk grants cleave and lasts longer. And when anybody dies, 20% increased 2% damage up to 20%. And we're gonna go healing. And I'm gonna also buy the revive. And I'm not gonna real stock for 75. We have one more shop before the final boss anyway. So I'm gonna go and do that there. I have almost all the relics. Actually, I think I just got all the relics. Let's just restock here more once. I don't have them all. Ah, yes! Good thing I did it, actually. And this is also here. I thought this was a vampire. Wow, this was such a good shop at the end. When a dude blocks an attack, he deals damage equal to 50% of his DPS back to the attacker. Extremely important. And also, when anybody gets knocked down, 50% chance to revive for 40. And of course, another heal. I'm not gonna restock for 100 because I'm not gonna be able to buy the relics. Now I'm gonna go for the next shop. So here we should be insanely busted, right? Nobody should even lose any... Look at this. Nothing is moving. Nothing is moving, bro. Only Barbarian... Only these guys are getting taunted. I mean, we even have the taunt. What? It's insane. It's insane. I'm also seeing the Warhorn fire pretty often. I think this is the build, bro. I'm only losing life on Spartans once in a while. We lost nothing here, man. We lost nothing. They didn't even touch us. This might be the most insane build I've ever done in the universe, ever. In the universe? What? What does the universe have to do with anything? Look at this. I got a skeleton even from the taunt. Yeah, look at this. They are... nothing moves, man. Nothing moves. Nothing even moves, bro. These guys have a bunch of overshielding. This is it. This is it. This is the best build I've ever done yet, up to this point in time. People are telling me it's better to go with necromancers. I don't know. This feels more powerful. This feels more powerful. In a moment, food should arrive because I just did a preemptive delivery. Spartans, do juice, Canadian geese, doesn't even matter. I mean, this fight is nothing. This fight is literally nothing is happening. And geese are gone. And I'm not even losing. Wow. Wow. What is this, man? What is this? The lives are not moving. That's a part of the medic. Because they heal the 4 least health units, there is no spreading happening. There is nothing happening. Everything goes on the units it's supposed to go. Polar horse and whatnot. I wanted to see something. Oh, the DPS. I didn't check the DPS. This is a fight that might be dangerous. One polar bear. Who cares? Who cares, bro? It's it. This is it. It's super over, man. It's super over. And alongside everything else that's happening, we also have this, the mask that says for the first 8 seconds of the fight, we have 2% dodge. Look at how many rings there are everywhere. There are some people with like 50 rings. This guy over here, look at this guy. The Spartan dude here has 50,000 rings. Yeah, and that guy too. Yeah, the bards are also really good at doing their job. I would say still Vikings. More spreading of the attack speed thing. More spreading of attack speed. And also the Viking is the one that's getting the buff from the ninja. You know what? I want to remember to check and see the... To check and see the DPS. Ah, here we go. Vikings are first. Nice. And the rest are all assist. 36, 36, 36. Insane. Wow. What? 18k? Yeah, because it's they have more units or less. This is the final fight. Bards, very nice. Wow. The shop is literally nothing is left. So you just buy a bunch of consumables, honestly. Free shop. Free shop again. Reshop again. This is a 25% chance, by the way. It should be able to double click to buy. Although, maybe an option. I don't know. Why? Is there any reason to keep the money around? I don't think so. Restock. Straight spores, whatnot. 150. Burner phone, free. But lightning and revive. And let's go. All our bears. Just begin with the lightning. Wow. Who cares? Oh, we are spread. And now we're not spread anymore. Whoa, a lot of AoE on their end. Okay, they have a lot of AoE. You know what I don't have because I don't have undeads in the team? I don't have the thing that says when an opponent does cleave attacks, curse them to do 15% less cleave attack damage. That's the thing I don't have. And also 10% attack speed is another thing I would have had. Although I only have one ninja and I would have had also one undead. So I guess it would have been 2% attack speed. 4 starting skeletons. I think that's what I remember from the undead team. I remember you can have 4 starting skeletons, the 2% attack speed thing, and the curse cleave attacks. Easy enough. Easy enough. Nobody died. Oh, we lost the bard! No. Relic. Let's go. 13 unicorns, 294 batters. This should not be a hard fight. This should be a super easy fight, if anything. Because the more enemies there are, the more we... Look at these guys going... Attack speed crazy. Look how many... The songs are spread everywhere. The songs are spread everywhere. I think most of the songs are spreading because of the... I don't know what it's called. Because of the dodge makes the song happen. Maintaining songs is pretty hard. If you don't have an only bar team, maintaining these rings is pretty hard. This guy has a lot of them. He's gonna lose them in a moment. Oh, we lost the ninja. The ninja died. He had one job, bro. I mean, I guess his job is to make the roster be more powerful, so he's doing his job. Actually, ninja now is a good addition, right? Now that we know for a fact that this thing exists, the fact that ninjas boost the roster by 20%, this makes them an actually good addition as a singleton. That's why I care about knowing what relics exist. 1000 bees, this should be an easy fight. Do the lightning just for safety. Yeah, but everybody's dead. Yeah, the bees just died instantly. I didn't even need to do the lightning. The normal bees just instantly toasted. And everybody's super duper heavy on songs. We started losing some song buffs left and right. Yeah, ninja's toast. Rest of the team. Let's go. Let's go. I like the ninja now. The fact that they give 20% attack speed on the roster, that makes them so strong, man. Makes them so not strong but good. It makes them useful. Nice. Oh, we lost the skull dude. Obviously working on a medic. Continue. Horses, ducks. We're still not at the fight I'm supposed to be afraid of. Is it a meteor? I don't think we're losing anybody. Yeah, I don't think we're losing anybody. No, super safe. Super safe. Nice. Berserkers are also nice with the revive thing they have going on. So right now we have bards that can die, ninjas that can die, berserkers that cannot die. Also, these pretty much cannot die with a 25% damage reduction and the insane block for each other. And medics, maybe medics can also die. Pretty much only berserkers don't die, and the paladins, not paladins, Spartans. There's a team back down there fighting. Everybody's running. I have 25 revives, so there is no reason for us to even care about deaths. And also there is no reason for us to even care about using my things. Okay, let's look at this fight. Which is once again an extremely easy fight. Because everybody has insane shielding, healing, tanking, and all of these are running down. Zoom, 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 they're gone. I'm not getting insanely huge Spartans anymore. That's the thing that I'm seeing. Okay, the horses are gonna start looping around. Now this time we do have teleport though after a loop happens. The skeleton dude dies almost always. I guess because nobody's healing him. Right? Is there a wording in the medic's ability that shows that they don't heal the skeleton dude? maybe non-summon dude or something. Loops. You toast. This guy's looping. Toasted. We almost lost somebody at the end, but we didn't. Nice. Claim. Let's go here. Lightning and dice. Who cares about the dice? And we're in the shop. Meteor and everything. Free restock. Meteor and everything. Restock for 25. Meteor and everything. Restock for 50. Nice. Free again. Yes and yes. 50. Yes and yes. 25. It doesn't matter if I use the dice early or late, by the way. At the end of the day, it's just gonna cost us the same anyway. Yeah, maybe the burner phone I should not buy. 3. Yes and yes. And 200 is a bit too expensive. Let's go. Like, these 200 here are gonna be 5 more rolls next one. 16 polar bears. We're not yet at the end. Does this guy say he's the 3 most injured dudes? So I guess he should. He should heal the skeleton dude. Which didn't appear this time. The skeleton dude appears 2% chance when I taunt, so it's pretty rare in the first place. Okay, once again, easy fight here. We're just seeing opponents go slowly down. Ninja's getting his shield. I didn't check the DPS again on the previous fight. Okay, I should check the DPS here to see what does the most DPS in fights where it's a small amount of opponents. And then we're gonna see the DPS when there are a lot of opponents. So we can see the differentiator. Just run him down. Wah, 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 wah. You can hear wah, wah, wah all the time. I would assume Berserker is the most powerful here. Yeah, Whyting's the highest DPS here, Ninja second. Ninja is actually second, nice. And then the rest. A very sizable DPS increase from these guys. I would say medics. We have so many Spartans at this point. Alpha Wolves. And we're spread, that's not good. Now these Alpha Wolves are gonna collapse all on one of my units. They did already. Okay, we're starting to kill some enemies. They killed 2 units, by the way, and one of them revived. And now all the normal wolves are gone. We go to this right side with Alpha Wolves. Here, let's go Meteor here. Boom! Now my units have the helmet, so the Meteor actually helps us. Hey, look, a bunch of enemies here. Let's go! Boom! Once again, my units gain an insane assistance from this. Now everybody's here. Let's go here. Boom. These guys are all running down the same unit. There's one unit here in the middle, and everybody's attacking that guy. And they're gone. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use all the consumables, by the way. In the long run of things, in the long scheme. We lost some units, nice. 2 dead. It's a classic toddler, so we'll use it even for 2. Right, by the way, boom. The toddler actually died, no! Let's see how dangerous this fight is. Which in general, this fight's pretty dangerous. But not for us. I mean, we lost the Bard again, but still not for us. Super easy fight. I didn't check who had the most DPS in the mass fights. Dang it, I forgot about it. I mean, the wolf is not a mass fight. I need to fight 1,000 ducks or something insane. 107 rounds. You're gone. You're also gone. And you're also gone. Nice. Spartans. We lost a Bard and a Skeleton. I would still say Vikings. 73 bees. Bees, I don't enjoy. Lightning right away. Oof. Wow, what a bad lightning. It's meteorite. I would say here in the middle. I think we're good. We're losing some life, but once again, balance. Crazy balance. Yeah, I mean, bees normally take chunks away. Here, they're barely doing it. Easy. Easy. So, it's like 20 minutes in. It feels like it's gonna take 1 hour to get to around 120. These fights last so long. And they're gone. Nice. And I lost... No, but I lost the Bard. What? The barbarians. What? This skeleton died here. Let's go Spartan. Unicorns and Canadian geese. All do 50% of the... Okay, this is a good fight for the who does the most AoE time. So now this is a crazy AoE fight. So here should be super visible and obvious which one does the thing. Nice, everybody's toast. And our unicorns are also toast. Oh, teleport everybody. Nice, nice. Okay, now it's just horses, so who cares? So we're just gonna wait a bit. By the way, at this point, the ball lightning does 12,000 damage, and the meteor does 636. And I feel like to all enemies in the game, I think 636 to all enemies is a lot more powerful than 12,000 spread. Evenly split, I guess. I would like to see though. Okay, I want to see this 12,000 and 2 horses. One just died. Just boom, one died. I don't know the stats of these things, by the way. There are definitely people that might be playing this game that know the stats, so we're searching it up, but I'm just going with feeling. I didn't see the DPS. No! It doesn't matter. Let's go. I mean, editor most likely can just go back and circle the DPS. So, you guys know. Restock with this. It doesn't even matter what I'm buying here, because as I said, in the final fight, I'm not gonna be able to spam these anyway, because there's a 3-second cooldown. I think, by the way, there should be a relic. And the items. Like, how is there a relic that says that... Let's restock here one more time, pocket dice. Trade the dice for a phone. Whatever. Or bear. Lightning. Doesn't matter that much. There should be a relic. Did I lose somebody? I lost a bard. Let's get everybody shielding. There should be a relic, that's what I'm trying to say. There should be a relic that says reduce the cooldown time of activatable items by, I guess, half? I would say half, honestly. Or reduce it to 1 second, to be completely honest. Reduce it to 1 second. So you can spam these, because you need these at the end of the game. Even if the game breaks, like, how many of these are gonna use? You're gonna use more and more items the more you run in, the more you do the run anyway. And Ninja's still alive. Ninja's still alive. Which means he most likely will... I'm seeing this Xieroeh in fire pretty often, which I really enjoy. Look at this, there is a berserked... There are 2 berserked guys here. Nice. So we lost once again. Bards. We're mainly losing bards. Bards are another safe choice to choose. And Bear's dead. So once again, let's check the DPS this time correctly. 210 on the Viking, as it should be, and 180 on the 1 ninja we have. And 195ers. Okay, obviously we're gonna go Viking. This is not a mass fight. Ooh, look at this perfect meteor. Boom! Is that buff on the meteor only in the beginning? There's a mass of wolves up here. These guys get stunned for a long while in comparison to us. There's also here a mass. So here is a mass of my units, so that's a good telephone time. Teleport these guys to the same spot just so that they get the teleport buff. The teleport, by the way, gives you an insane buff. It gives them 50% damage, 50% attack speed, and 25% crit chance. Look at the middle here. It's a good teleport, it's a good meteor spot. Just like lightning is the weakest one late game because it just strikes like 10 units. And meteor seems to be one of the more powerful ones, alongside obviously the healing potions. I think this is the best, by the way. This gives 50% max HP to your units, and it heals everybody, and the overhealing counts. So this is the actual opening move, so you don't lose anybody. For the maximum prioritizing list, are there any overhealing to convert to temporary health? Yeah. I think this also combos with the ring, right? The ring we have that says all overhealing now grants 25% of the overheal amount as temporary health. This guy says, you know, if it overheals, it gives it actually 2 temporary health. So this actually overheals, and this makes the overheal give you even more heal. So that should be a decent amount more shielding. So you should use that actually not when it overheals, not when it just heals. I would say medics. Big B's. Be dead. Yeah, no. 2% increased damage every second on the opponents. Okay. Let's open up with a shield, as I said. And now let's just start meteorizing these bees down. Meteorize the bees down. Once again, as I said, the bees are going to be gaining 2% damage every second. So I should try to get rid of them. I'm starting to lose some life. Yeah, we're still good. I'm waiting. The tourniquet is almost all the time active. Yeah, the tourniquet is active, so everybody's getting healed. And the bees are now getting less and less and less and less. We lose more life, but they also lose more life. And now nobody's losing life anymore. And instead of this, which not only balances the health of everybody, but also because I have the buff, it also increases the healing received by 100%. That's insane. Wow, I got 2 of the best relics at the end, by the way. The block retaliate and also the smelling salts. Okay, so now the Spartans are pretty high with this spike shield, 257. The skill dude, because he just died and became a bean burrito explosion. Yeah, and that's not even an insane amount of enemies. Okay, 59 silverback gorillas. Okay, game. I'm gonna open up with a shielding. I'm gonna pop a meteor in the middle. Okay, then we're gonna pop a meteor over here too. Actually, over here is better. The wolves are just flying all the time. Oh, look what's even happening here in the middle. Look at this, insane. Oh. Okay. Once again here, no. No, I think we're okay. I think we stabilized. Like half the wolves are done, 10% of the gorillas are gone. I think we stabilized, I think we're good. I think we are strong. I think we are power. I think we are busted. I need to be paying attention to what the downside of each fight is, because if this fight, for example, was the 2% damage scaling, it would have been a lot more dangerous. Letting this fight last long. But it is not damage scaling. Running them down there. We have 4 times the 2% run speed. So my units are running pretty fast. You guys are gone. Look, there isn't a team over here that's gonna run everybody down. It's this team here. It's look at this, they just run them down. They just appear and they're like, and I'm coming over to you too, bro. It's just an armada of death. Okay, so here the DPS once again is fighting because it was a small opponent's. Wow. All dudes have 50% run speed, I don't care. This fight is most likely... I'm gonna heal right away. We lost some units in the beginning, but I think that is it. We stabilized. Yeah, we did actually stabilize. And now it's just my PC against the world, man. It's my PC against the world. Will I be able to actually handle this? I think the main issue is the stars. I think when units die, they pop stars, and those stars are the issue. Let's revive 4. There is no reason not to revive, if I can do that. I mean, mid-fight... doesn't matter. We have so many revives. I'm gonna run out of revives before I actually lose the game. Actually the opposite. I'm gonna lose the game before I run out of revives. Okay, so we had 1,000 ducks. That should increase the DPS of the Spartans. And now we also have a couple of big dudes. Look at the Spartan up here. So I would like to see if the middle ground benefits the Spartans more, or if it benefits the Vikings more. Look at this Viking attacking like crazy. Nice. And we won. Let's see. Okay, 322. Nice. 294 and 269. Nice. And of course, then it's just basic here. Bards also do an insane DPS. Bards, barbarians, these really help. Help. They really help. Almost 1,000,000 damage. Spartans. I guess bards. Honestly, I guess bards. Buy the phone, free restock, yes, yes, definitely the healing potions. Consume, buy, I missed the buy there, buy, give me a dice, nice. Reroll randomly, nice. The die maintained itself and also give us a free restock. Maintain the dice, nice, I maintained the dice. Did maintain the dice. Okay, buy everything. Once again, buy everything. Once again, buy everything. Pre-reroll. Buy everything. Buy everything. Got a dice. I'm not gonna use it here because I'm not gonna be able to buy everything. We're closing into the end of it. Polar bears, bees, and alpha wolf should be easy. And I pop a balance right away. Balance increases my healing. I do. Let's do a meteor here in the middle. Let's do another meteor here in the corner. Let's not forget that whenever the meteor hits my units, it gives them shielding and attack speed. Because we have this thing, which says 30% attack speed and 10% temporary heal when they get knocked back. And the meteor just knocks my units back, so it really helps. This was once again the easy fight. I think I should either start with Strange Spores or with Health Potion. I think I should start with Health Potion, and if I see units get plummeted, I should go for the Strange Spores. If I don't see units get plummeted, I should just continue spamming Health Potions. Once again, the main hardest fight right now is 223. This feels like this is gonna be beating that quote-unquote world record. It's gonna be a world record scattering. Imagine if I get to 230 or 240 or something insane. That would be awesome. I'm not sure we will be able to get that. But once again, I really hope they're gonna make it so that consumables get... instead of 3-second cooldown, go down to 1-second cooldown. A relic. A relic for the consumables. Yeah. Silverback rolls and big bees. Healing effects reduced with 1%. Okay. That makes it dangerous. Balance. And then rebalance. Okay, let's pop the middle here. We always pop the middle, by the way. Nobody's dying. Some people are maybe dying. Let's rebalance. Okay, gorillas are getting rid of. No, nobody's really dying. Yeah, no, we're good. The worst possible one we can get is that opponents get 2% increased damage every second. If we get the opponents get 2% damage every second, and that thing rolls at an insane fight, like, I don't know, 1,000 polar bears or something, because that's the fights we're gonna have later, then we're toast. Then we are super toast. But let's hope that's not gonna happen. I think from here on out I'm gonna be going for bards instead of... I mean, no, I still believe the barbarians. I mean, it's 50-50 and barbarians or bards are better. I think the bards... No, the barbarians do more DPS. Between these, we're going for medics. Big bees. Healing effect is decreased. Let's begin with a spore. And now that everybody's set up, let's go here. Lighting, boom. Spread the bees around. Spore again. Yeah, spore again. Some bees, I would say here. I'm losing some units. Nah, I would lose nobody. If anything, you know, medics losing too much life activates the tourniquet. And at this point we have won. Yeah, the half bees are dead. It's over. You know what? I think this lightning strike thing should also get buffed. This says, for the first 3 seconds of combat, it deals 100% increased damage and stuns enemies for 300% longer. I think this should be, deals 100% damage, stuns for 300% longer, and hits every single one of the enemies, even for 1 damage each. So this way it would be a lot better for the lightning strike early game. Obviously we're gonna go here. Polar bears and 139 silverbacks. 25% chance to ignore taunts, that's borderline irrelevant. We're gonna begin with a life balance. We're gonna go life balance again. And we're gonna go life balance again. We lost a bard. But he revived? No, he just died. Meteor in the middle. We lost a medic. Meteor the top left. Use the lightning for the meme. I'm not sure. Lightning feels meh. Balance again. Telephone. We can telephone these guys the same spot they are. I'm seeing some dips in life. I'm losing some units here and there. It doesn't matter, we're gonna revive them. This fight's won already. This fight is already won. By the way, I think this dude juice is only useful if you have few opponents dead. Like if 30 of my units are dead, this I should spam this so much. I think we're gonna run out. Like I've never catch up to the deaths with a dude juice. Like never. I feel like spamming health potions and strange spores is gonna keep more units alive than reviving 5 at a time, and they're just gonna rotate to die again. I think we won here. I'm seeing like 3 opponents, like 1 Spartan. I think it's like 2 barbarians. Yeah, this is like 4 units against 4 beasts. And here the train comes, the train of death. Train of death is coming, bro. Yeah, we're coming. And he's closed. Easy enough. We lost like 3 units. 5 units, I guess. Claim. Spartans. Revive 5. Here we go. We begin with the big numbers. 500 honey batters, 500 big bees. 500 big bees. Previously it was like 200. Chance to ignore taunts. Okay, we're gonna begin with balance. We're gonna continue spamming balance. Okay, balance again. Ring, 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 ring. Let me actually wait for a moment and see if anything's gonna die. No, nothing's gonna die. Look at the biggest of biggest Spartans in the universe over here. Look at this guy being huge. We're losing a lot of life, but I don't think it really matters. Nope, and all the bees are toast. Because we got the biggest Spartans in the whole stratosphere. The more opponents there are, the better it is for us. The more opponents there are, the better it is. Let's see now the Spartans DPS. 1.6 thousand. From the spikes, of course. Oh, 0.7 million. Claim award. Spartans. Chop. Buy 3. Buy 3. Buy 3. Buy 50. Buy 3. Buy dice. Buy dice. Buy 3. Restraint spores is what the best for us. And healing potions. These are the 3 best. Bottle lightning at this point not even that good. He says and then he gets 2 bottle lightnings. I buy it, whatever. Polar bears, unicorns, and bees. Okay. Instant max. Oh, we lost like units right away. Or we're losing units. Balance, 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 balance. Balance is the most important one. Balance keeps us super alive. We're spamming balance. I didn't see what the opponents get as a buff, by the way. I'm spamming balance. Not a single opponent has died yet. Not a single one of my units has died either from when I spammed the balances. Okay, opponents are dying. We lost the bard right out of the blue. Let's go with 1 heal. Okay, let's go with a revive. Because these are the things we have the most of. Another revive. Nice, and we're good here. Now I can do a meteor here. Nah, actually no, let's just do lightning, I guess. Lightning is the most useless one, so might as well waste them. Nice. Maybe a phone. Here in the middle, these guys. I mean, phones are the ones that I have the most of. Plus a couple more units, but I don't think it matters. Continue phoning. Continue giving this buff to people. 10%, that's for 10 seconds, that's insane. Okay, and at this point we won the fight. So it's gonna be spores always. We're at round 120. As I said, 123 is right now, at least video-wise. That's the flex I saw. Beat the world record, it said, and it was round 123. So let's see if we break the breaking. Let's see if we break the breaking. Nice. Very nice. Horses are smaller than my units and they're looping around. What are you doing, unicorns? What are you doing, unicorn? Okay, you're gone. Claim. Medics. Healing, nice. And let's revive. 234 polar bears, 1000 honey badgers. 50% reduced run speed. Actually, not the downside. I hope this is gonna be in the hard fights. We're gonna just go with balance right away. Balance right away. We lost the unit right away, by the way. Continue going for balance right away. Should I risk another balance? I can pop a heal. Pop a heal. Right now we're without balance. Let's go for a res. Spam revives. Wing, 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 wing. Yeah, okay. These guys die. Continue spamming revives. Yeah, I mean, we have 74 revives. I should just continue spamming. If, like, when 5 units are dead, just revive. Wait for a moment. Boom, pop them. I lost another one. It's okay. I mean, I still have 74. Nice. Nice. We're good. We're good. The moment I run to 0 strange spores is the moment I die. Let's use the lightning just to be a bit faster here. Yeah, just spam the lightnings. Go on. Meter in the middle. These are just to speed things up. Because factually speaking, the revives are the things that keep us in the game. Right, it's not gonna be the meteors. I'm not gonna press a meteor when we're dying. I'm gonna press spores and healing. So meteors don't matter, perimeter foes don't matter, and that's because there is the cooldown thing. If it wasn't for the cooldown, I mean, I would say either put a relic in that says 1 second cooldown, or I just realized the second relic, which could be that the cooldowns are split. Each item has its own cooldown. That would actually be more fun, to be honest. Each item has its own cooldown, so the balance pretty much maintains itself, but you can also spam everything. Right? Which would actually, if any of these 2 relics get added to the game, it's gonna become a lot easier to go deeper in the run. Right? Because that makes the game be more money-based. Because, you know, consumables are money-based things. So maybe don't add any of them. You know, in hindsight, maybe don't make the game more busted. Vikings did 1.2k DPS. How? How did this DPS happen though? Cleave did a lot. Your shield spikes. What? Why do you gain from shield spikes? Okay. I guess Vikings are my highest DPS unit right now. I'll continue with medics. 25. Okay. Fight 122. First of all, I take 1% damage of max health every second. Okay. 408 polar bears. 1000 feral hogs and 50 horse-sized ducks. Okay. Super hard fight. We're gonna spam spores right away. Okay, half of the team is dead. We lost like 5 or 6 units. I'm gonna continue spamming this. I'm spamming this button, bro. Okay. We only lose units super early. Now we're gonna go for a health potion. Okay, pop a health potion. Are people dying? Okay, now it's revive time. Revive time. Once again, revives are only good as long as few units are dead. If I'm missing 20 units, revive is not gonna carry us. Just continue reviving. Get time for a couple of meteors, honestly. Meteor here. Okay, continue reviving. We have lost too many Spartans at this point. Continue reviving. Okay, it maybe works. It actually works. It actually works. And we are alive. I was about to lose a lot of Spartans there at some point, but we're alive. Now the good thing is every time I lose a unit, everybody heals for 15. So these here, every 5 I'm spawning is pretty much 5 times 15 health for the team. I think we won at this point. Yeah, I think we have control of the game now. I also have 50 stacks of movement speed from all the deaths. I have 30% more damage from all the deaths. Okay, I mean, the only thing that keeps the team alive is the strange spores. Okay, now we're gonna get rid of, obviously, the bars, the beers. The beers? The bears. Telephone. Yeah, ducks are gone. Only bears are left. Okay, so round 123. As you see, this round was already super dangerous. This round was already death sentence. I'm telling you, the moment we lose the spores, it's over for us. There is an armada of bears that is running us down. We don't have an armada of fighters yet. Yeah, there is an armada of bears killing anything it goes close to. You know what? If there's an armada of bears, spread them. Spread them, bro. Spread them. That's the trick. I'm not gonna use any more potions. We're gonna drink them after the fight. But by the way, the berserkers did not die. Half the Spartans died. Half the medics died. Berserkers, they don't care. Berserkers just don't care, bro. Okay, everybody died. Look at these guys boosting. Down here is a mini fight happening. Look at these mini dudes. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Zoom. We're here, bro. Dead. And it was just a couple of medics and berserkers. Let's see what we got. Wow, average damage per second. First of all, millions on all of them. Average damage, 1.2k. One ninja on his own, bro. Because he died for 65k damage. Okay. Viking dudes, 1.8k DPS. DPS. Wow, cleave. It's but dude. Okay, let's go. And that's pretty much the final fight. Here we go. This is the death sentence fight. 1,666 polar bears. And 3 bees just for the memes. And 1,000 honey badgers. I was lucky we got the movement speed. If this was reduced healing, we would have died right away. We're gonna spam stun spores from the very beginning. Okay, we're spam. Did I not revive or did I just lose everybody in a second? Wow, I lost everybody within seconds. Within 1 second, half the team died, if you looked at the bottom left. I'm gonna be spamming the spores until the end of time, because that's the only thing that can possibly keep us in the game. There is nothing that can keep us in the game, bro, other than the spores. Half the team died right away. Look at the Mega Spartan there at the bottom. There's like a super Mega Spartan there at the bottom. Do you see this guy? He died. I'm still spamming balance. Still spamming balance. I might need to go for a meteorite. Excuse me. I think it should go here. I think it's over. I think it's over. Meteorite again. Please slow down the game. Meteorite. Oh, it's super over, bro. I'm not seeing how we can possibly win. At this point, the balance doesn't do anything anymore. So it doesn't make sense for us to press the balance button. Yeah, it's over. This is the final fight. Okay. This is literally the final fight. Is this always the final fight? The meteor seems to be there is one Spartan down here. I need to revive right now, otherwise we're gonna die. Where's the last alive unit? He's up here. He's at the top. Where's the last alive unit? Spam, 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 revive. Nice, got 5 in. We're playing slow motion right now. Healer died. Spartan is over there on the right side. He died. Continue spamming revives. This guy's running in. He's gonna die, obviously. And last medic's at the top. And I think he's gonna die. I'm spamming. Up. Revive. Revive. 5 medics. Why are you running in, bro? What are you doing? Okay, we died. Maybe the play was meteors earlier? I don't know. Okay, so this is actually right now the final fight of the game. At least we get a score here. We got all the bees, half the honey badgers, and about 20 polar bears. Man, the very first second of the fight, we lost half the team. The very first second of the fight. Which is completely insane. I'm not sure how you can beat this. But this was one of the most powerful teams I ever had. This guy at the end got 3.7k DPS because of the Bean Burrito. Yeah, the Bean Burrito obviously is like an insane DPS thing, but it doesn't really count. I don't know how we could have beat this. I have no idea how we could have beaten this. Maybe you need paladins. Yeah, I'm thinking if I had instead of what though? Right? If instead of maybe the bards, but I'm not sure. So we got a bunch of golden. Nice. I'm missing very few things at this point. I got everything. Insanely, this is by far the best run I've ever did. 122. So at this point we're quote unquote matching the world record, so to speak. And yeah, we're missing. I have not seen these two. What? They changed these. No way. I did a zombie run and I had everything, right? They removed the explode. When a zombie dude is healed, he deals damage. Yeah, toughness. Damage and toughness. Run speed. Yeah, they changed the explosion, I think. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. These boots, I never had them. I would like to also do a night dude run at some point. A ninja is also nice. I enjoyed this. This made the ninjas actually worthwhile taken more often. Anyway, that's going to be it. Something I want to say here before I leave. The undead. If I also had at least one undead, I would have gained 10% increased healing. And that would have made a decent difference, I would assume. So maybe having one more undead would be better. But the ninja gave us 20% attack speed. What undead would I even care about? Maybe the Franken dude. Obviously. Maybe the ghost dude. Maybe not the vampire. Although the vampire also helps with healing. Maybe the zombie. This guy also maybe helps. I don't know. But we would have gotten healing. We would have gotten cleave, deal less damage. So that would really help. We would have gotten lifesteal, which would also really help. On kill an enemy, you spawn a skeleton dude. Also would have helped. Decrease how much DPS we gain. 50% chance to when you take a damage to actually fully heal it if it doesn't kill you. That would also be insane. When you lose somebody, get a skeleton. That's whatever. A bit of attack speed, also decent. And 4 skeletons. You know what? If I had one more... I think having one undead in the team and getting all of these passives, especially the 10% increased healing and also especially the AoE curse thing and the lifesteal, these three specifically, actually, and this one, fourth one, the 50% chance to take or to heal back if you don't die, these 4 are really strong. So I think they are better than the 20% attack speed the ninja provided us with. And even if the unit was whatever, you know, Necro Dude, which actually Necro Dude would really be nice because Necro Dude has the Skeleton Dude's taunt and that would really combo with a lot of things. So Necro Dude would be nice. Franken Dude 50-50. Ghost is definitely okay, is supporting healing. Vampire is okay, I guess, too. And Zombie is okay, too. But I think the best one would be Necro Dude. I think going for a singleton Necro Dude or Ghost to get all the undead would have made a huge difference. Now, somebody's gonna watch this video and actually do the run. But yeah, I think that is the run. Spartan dudes with medics, berserkers, and bards, and then the last one, Necro Dude. That is the golden mega run. If anybody gets that, that's gonna be how you beat the game. So yeah, if you're gonna do that, I would like to get a shout out. You know, Sifd, give me the idea because of this video itself. I don't know. If you don't want, don't shout out. But if you see somebody do the build, comment down below. That was Sifd's idea. Haha. So we have both ends covered from YouTube watchers and from YouTubers. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Maybe subscribe if you want to see more. It did actually take me 2 hours to get to the end of the run. Insane. I mean, at some point I'm also not really speaking, so it's most likely 1 hour and 45 minutes, I think. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.